It's Monday, September 15th of 2025, and it is a gorgeous morning today. It's 70 degrees, we have blue skies and sunshine. It's absolutely beautiful. And right now I'm making my way to Hiawassee. I'm going to stop and fill up the gas tank, and after that have a rider I'm picking up at Dix Creek Gap and getting them over to Hogpen Gap. Alright, I'm going to continue on now, and I will be back in a little bit. Alright, I filled the gas tank here in Hiawassee, and now I am leaving out of town, making my way up to Dix Creek Gap, where I'm going to meet the rider this morning and get them to Hogpen. As you can see right now, we have blue skies and sunshine. It's actually 72 degrees here as I make my way through town, so a little bit warmer over here. I'm sure once I get up to the gap, though, it's probably going to be a little bit chillier. That's okay, it's a gorgeous day. Alright, I am continuing on Dix Creek Gap. Alright, I've made my way up the mountain from Hiawassee, and I'm getting ready to pull into the parking area out here at Dix Creek Gap. So this weekend there was probably about 8 cars parked out here when I came through here, but of course being Monday there's not as many, but you know, there's 3 cars, so not too bad. Alright, gonna wait for a rider and get them over to Hogpen Gap. I will be back later. Alright, it's Monday, September 15th of 2025, and I'm out here at Dix Creek Gap. As you can see, there's plentiful water, and it doesn't have a look of stopping anytime soon. And then of course across the way right there, it's coming down and feeding through right here. Alright, hoping to check Hogpen Gap water when I get out there. I'll be back in a bit. Right, so out here at Hogpen Gap, I just crossed the road. So I'm going to cross over this little wooden bridge, and just a tiny bit I'm going to walk south on the trail here. And if I were going to continue hiking, I would go up there. But today we're going to the water source, and as you can see, it's right here. It is right before you cross the road as you're hiking north. So, water sign, let's go see what we have. I'm going to get down here a bit and I'll be back. Alright, so as I continue to walk down to the water source for Hogpen Gap, you see the tree has the blue blaze, so I'm on the right path, and I'm just going to continue on down here. And when I get down here, the first little left-hand turn off for the water, that's been dry, and I had to follow it all the way to the end. So I don't know what it's like I said earlier, but we'll see. We have had a little bit more rain, but I'm going to go and check it out. This is the first spot for water for Hogpen Gap water source, and as you can see, that's dry. There is a little bit of wet up ahead here, but really not too much. You could muck it out if you had to, dig it out and filter it. But I am going to come back up out of here, right here, and I'm going to get back on the water trail that's going to take me up further all the way to the end, so we can see what it looks like at the very end. Hopefully there's water. There's another water blaze, the blue blaze. Continuing on. Alright, so I'm stopped at Hogpen Gap, and I did follow the water sign for Hogpen Gap water source all the way down to the very last blue blaze. And as you can see, there is water. It's still a very reliable water source right now. It's flowing right on down through here. So definitely, if you are at Hogpen Gap, you can get water. I would say this is going to be good for a while still, especially if we have some rain. Look at how beautiful that's flowing. Definitely good water source here at Hogpen Gap. If you're hiking north and you come down just before you cross the road, look to the right. You'll see the sign for water. follow it down to the very last blue blaze. And if you're hiking south, you just got to do it in opposite. All right, I'll be back later. Water is flowing at Hogpen Gap.